proud of the group for their level of fight and resiliency, particularly not getting off to a great start there in the second half. Our transition defense was pretty bad from the first 6 minutes on. And then, fighting back and taking the lead. There's a lot we could have done better, but the group competed tonight and gave ourselves a chance to win.
You said you're not sure exactly when you'll start to get bodies back, but the spirit, can you carry that out of this game as now you start to add a few guys back in and try to reclaim the not necessarily the winning streak you were on, but just that level of play again?
Yeah, the spirit was great. I think it's been that and will continue to be that. And I think it was a good opportunity for a number of guys to play bigger minutes, and Shake in particular, Christian defensively in the second half was awesome. So happy for those guys that they played well.
JJ, people who've been around and awesome like yourself, guys like know his level of competitiveness, but what did you kind of make of his performance and his toughness?
Yeah. Certainly asked a lot of them on the second night of a back-to-back, not just the 40 minutes, but just the vast majority of playmaking duties. And I thought he did an outstanding job. And again, I hate to keep using the word organization, but when we were very intentional and organized about what we were doing, I thought we created some fantastic offense.
When you brought Jordan Goodwin back from this team on a two-way after he was with you in training camp, did you have a sense he could be this player for you?
Yeah, we did.
What gave you that sense?
For the September, I don't know the exact date he joined our preseason gym, but what would have happened sooner had he not hurt his hamstring. The coaching staff was all fighting for him.
How's Dalton after the ball?
His back and head apparently are okay. I guess he cramped on takeoff.
Koloko, I think, ends up being like plus 13. It just seemed like he made a difference defensively around the rim as a player. But what did you make of him hanging in there tonight in a tough matchup? And does that give you any confidence as you move forward here?
Yeah, it does. I think, again, Goody, Christian, Trey, we've gotten incredible value out of those guys and love having them in our program.
JJ, you said pregame, you mentioned maintaining perspective with the messaging of the group. What was the messaging out there tonight?
Just that very, very proud of their fight and the way they started the game and the resiliency they showed to get back in the game. And there's I think the play that Jokic got the and one, I'll take some ownership of that just because that was a short timeout and I ran on the floor to check on DK and then I ran back and I didn't have time to really get us the right substitutions and matchups that I would have wanted. And that's not a knock on CK, but I just kind of put him in a tough spot, knowing that Jokic was going to go quick. So, and then, last play, just no comment on that one.
You mentioned pregame that nights like tonight can help build trust with players who may not get regular playing time or consistent minutes. How did tonight, or not just tonight, but the past few games where you're missing a lot of guys, how did that impact trust or, I guess, build trust?
Yeah, it impacted it. It certainly is a reference point. Again, the trust is maintained and sustained when it's consistent. And I thought tonight a lot of guys played at a really high level of energy and fight. And when they are able to do that consistently, that trust is going to be there long term.
JJ, I know you have to be locked in on just the next game. If you'll allow a zoom out, how significant do you feel like home court, even in round one, would be in a Western Conference like this, especially considering how good you guys have been at home and how much could that impact trying to make a push if you need to late, relative to just, okay, I want to be as healthy as we can, guys getting rest? How do you view that bigger picture?
Again, we're trying to make the playoffs.
Austin's ready in the locker room.
Dalton, first of all, how you feeling after that fall?
I feel good. I mainly cramped, and then I tried to hang on the rim, and then pretty much just slipped. Oh, I'm fine. From junior college, so I'm good.
I mean, it did look like it took some pretty good impact on your back there, but you said that part feels okay?
Yeah, just ice, and then maybe a massage in the morning.
Gotcha. So Dalton, after you make that dunk, you guys go up 3 and have a chance to with this improbable win, down 6 key guys, right? If Denver's fully healthy. How do you balance the pride in making it that close, you guys all playing well, and then kind of the disappointment of them executing down the stretch and getting a win?
Yeah, just like you said, they executed, and we were short on guys, and we fought through that. They was up 10, they went on their runs, and we came right back, made the game close right away, and we just went out there and played our part, and they just executed at the end. So just gotta watch film and learn.
Austin said he told you every time you want to shoot. If it's 35 shots, go ahead. He wanted you to really feel that. What did he specifically say to you? What did you kind of take from that, and how do you feel like you played in the game with that mindset?
Yeah, AR tells me all the time. He texts me throughout my college career and gave me advice. And now we're on the same team. He's been pretty much my main vet I can go to and talk to all the time. And he has my back 100%. So having a guy like that he almost had 40, almost had a triple-double. So having a guy like that to help me and to be super confident in me, means a lot.
Dalton, how did it feel getting the start back home?
I felt good, have tons of family and friends here, and I'm about to go see them after and say what's up.
I know you played here last month, kind of got that playing as a pro back in your home arena. Did it feel different today for you?
Always feels good to be back here, I played here twice in high school and, twice in the pros, so always feels good to be back home.
Did you have to look up to Mom and tell her you were good after that fall?
Oh yeah, I told Mom, I gave my mom a thumbs up, so she knew. I knew she was worried, so I just gave her a thumbs up.
Were you able to go home and have another home-cooked meal before this one like last time?
We got in late, I couldn't, but, maybe next time. But I did last time, so it was good.
What's the feeling like when you guys are making the comeback and it's guys like yourself and Christian and Jordan and Shake? You guys don't all get regular minutes. You guys are the ones making the plays, making a comeback tonight.
Yeah, all 4 of us are super confident, and all of us have chips on our shoulders, so we just went out there and hoop. At the end of the day, they just said go hoop. AR was super confident in all of us, and so we went out and did.
You talked about Austin always kind of giving you the green light, but at what point did you know you were having a special game? I think second most points in your year so far.
Right from the jump, I just knew every time I step on the court, I'm gonna have a good night. If I don't, who cares? Move on to the next one. So at the end of the day, I'm just gonna go out there and shoot the ball. And got a lot of shots up today, and made some, missed some, and just good to be back.
Dalton, I know Murray and Jokic screen roll is one of the tougher things to handle, of course, in the NBA. Did you just get caught on the Jokic screen? Was there help supposed to be coming up? What can you take us through that play defensively?
Yeah, Jokic, we're tangled up, trying to get out there. I saw Murray come up for 3, and I think CK told me to go out there and switch, but that was kind of hard.
Thanks, okay.
Appreciate you.
But they was killing them.
Austin, JJ said he told you guys he was proud of the efforts. How do you balance that, knowing how shorthanded you were, taking the 3-point lead in the final minute, but then Denver executing down the stretch and getting a win, kind of the pain of that versus the pride, I guess?
Yeah, you always want to win, and regardless of who you take the floor, with, we feel like we can, win, and we went and put ourselves in a good position to do that, and I missed a midi with probably 28 seconds left, and to go up 2, they come down and kind of went to what they went to the last 2-3 minutes, and Dalton got on the high side because we were fronting Jokic, and he kind of walked him up, held him into the screen, and and Jamal got a wide open 3 and made it. losing sucks, but I'm happy with what these guys in the locker room did tonight.
I know you're focused on the team and the result and everything, but you've shown now pretty consistently you can carry a much bigger load when needed. LeBron missed a game a couple weeks ago. Tonight, no LeBron or Luka. How just the confidence that you have in your own individual game, how has that grown over the years?
I think I've weirdly been confident for a long time. It's just being on the stage for the world to see. But I tell you all the time, I just try to play the game the right way. And when shots fall, it looks good. When shots don't fall, everybody's ready to kill me. So, everybody in the locker room, did what they had to do to win, and unfortunately we didn't get it done. But they made it easy for me out there, just putting me in the right position.
Second night of a back-to-back, you guys have 3 starters back in there that are hurt. Another handful of rotation players here that weren't playing. Why was it important for you to play and compete? Like, what is it about competition that pulls you?
I mean, basketball is just fun. I'd be lying to you if I said that at some point between, before the game and last night when everybody was, trying to figure out if they were playing or not. For a second, I was like, we got how many rotation guys? Bron, Jax, Rui, Doe, Gabe, Luka. Like, it's a lot of guys out. And, they told me to go play, so I go play.
You mentioned last night that JJ spoke in the locker room. You helped provide the perspective of it was all good just a week ago. What perspective, I guess, you guys didn't win a game on the trip, but what perspective can you have for the trip and I guess what you guys can take away from it going back home?
We went 0-4, so it's a pretty bad trip. But like JJ said a week ago, everybody's like Lakers in 5, so we don't listen to any of it. We know we're full, healthy, and got everybody on the team that we have a really good chance to beat anybody. So I just see this group, coming together, locking in on one common goal, and that's to win. And tonight, I think, is the biggest testament to that. Very short-handed and went and played a really good basketball team with probably the best player in the world. And went toe-to-toe and had an opportunity to win it and just didn't execute the last 50 seconds. So I guess that's what you think positive.
Last question.
There's value in these opportunities for guys when people are out. What did you make of Dalton tonight and kind of the chance he got to kind of flex his offensive muscles a little bit? I think he's probably most comfortable.
Yeah, I told him in the huddle, I said, hey, if you want to shoot it, shoot it. I don't care if you shoot it 35 times. We're going to need every bucket we can get. So he's a hooper. He's someone that likes to compete, plays hard as shit. Not everybody's perfect and makes mistakes and gets to them. And he's one of the better, I don't know if y'all call him young shot makers. I've seen he has a high release that doesn't get blocked much, and he makes difficult shots. So shout out to him, but it wasn't just him. I mean, Shake tonight was unbelievable. Christian off the bench was great. Everybody chipped in and played hard as shit. So I'm happy for those guys. Wish we could have figured out how to win that one. Appreciate you.